What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Team Pizza Plays Renowned Explorers International Society. I, of course, am Whatthefnu.
And I am Drawman. How are you, Fanu?
Well, I'm good, Trawman. Would you like to take a visit to the Highlands, my friend?
I would love to. I would. I don't know how to do Scottish. Let's see if I can try it.
Well, the thing is, I kind of have an unfair advantage on that one because I am my great. Actually, my grandfather and my grandmother on my dad's side were from that part of the world, so.
You lucky sandwich.
I've made that joke quite a few times, actually, how on my mother's side I'm Italian, on my dad's side I'm Irish, so basically I'm mixing whiskey and wine. Just got all my bases covered, really.
That actually sounds kind of good. Actually, I want to try. I want to try that.
It's a hell of a party.
I mean, I will probably get blitzed out of my mind, but it will be one of the greatest highs I've ever felt.
Who's on guard duty? Victor, probably, because he's the tactician of the group.
The tactician, eh? Oh yeah, he is the tactician. Okay, never mind.
Victor's on guard duty. Inside
But
the abandoned...
who's on first?
Inside, we'll give him a raise. Who's been doing a pretty good job so far? Inside the abandoned manor, you find quite the weapons collection. There are way more swords, guns, and maces than you can carry. Obviously, it would be a shame to leave all these historical pieces here to rust. You contemplate what to take with you. Pick those that look the most flashy, or pick those that look the most valuable? Yeah, we're gonna go with value here. This machine doesn't run on fumes, you know.
Are you kidding? It runs on the delicious greenhouse gases that are my ego.
And we found a secret doorway! Can't believe what you see! Bloody knives, backpacks, and compasses are scattered around, but even scarier, there are paintings of renowned explorer members marked with red crosses and death marks. You feel lucky you're not a member of the renowned explorers yet. Wow. Then you hear Victor storm in with a serious face. A strong and shady-looking group is approaching the manor. You're forced to make a run in the opposite direction, hope that you won't get spotted. We got a 70% chance to escape. Come on, buddy. Yeah! The anti-explorers don't get us this time. Get away without being noticed. Those men will surely notice some items missing and their secret door unlocked, but they won't know who did it. The crew's relieved, but also shocked by what they saw. Now continue running just in case. This is I've never seen this event before, which is why I'm so into it. I'm sorry I'm not cracking a whole lot of jokes, but you're safe. The thugs did not follow you and you're well hidden. The crew sits down to catch its breath. Who were those guys? What do they have to do with the renowned explorers? All you know is that you'd better watch your backs.
Well, you see, that's when we pull out the guns.
Or the wise words in this case. Victor talks to the others. Victor talks to the others about what happened and explains that whatever you do in life, there will always be people who are against you. Victor also makes it clear that by sticking together, you can take on any challenge or danger. Inspired by their words, the crew feels just a bit relieved.
Only a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit.
You know,
Also,
I know that wasn't exact. I want to point this out. I know that's not exactly what it said on the text there. And that bugs me whenever I'm, no. We're not buying 4 supplies for 1 resolve again. We don't need it that badly. Let's ask about his other wares. Ooh. So... Oh, this is... Oh, cool! We can actually buy treasures from this guy. For fairly cheap, too. Like 30 gold for a treasure? Good stuff, man. +3 speech power, type defense.
Also, I'm loving this little dynamic between us. You using the friendly options, me wanting to, well, do the right thing.
Destroy everything.
The correct way, yes.
Highlander insignia. +3 attack power.
Because it greatly reminds me of that echelon of 90s era Saturday morning cartoons. Remember the ones where they've got action, but there were guidelines?
Yeah.
So, want to hear about some of the most bizarre guidelines in contemporary cartoon history?
What's up?
So, want to hear some crazy guidelines for some of our favorite childhood cartoons?
Sure, go ahead.
So, remember the Spider-Man cartoon?
Yes.
Spider-Man could not hit anyone with his fist at all, whatsoever. He could web them up. He could swing, web them up and swing them around, but at no point was his fist ever to come in contact with them. Which,
You know who can have their fist come in contact with somebody though?
who's?
Victor. 100% chance because he's a tactician to teach these guys how to prevent their village from getting raided by bandits in the future.
Oh.
It took some time, but Victor drilled those villagers into a capable militia. When you leave, the disciplined militia comes to you with a gift. Commander Victor, please accept this crown of King Ognus as a token of our military relations. We hope it will bring you the glory you deserve, Commander. A great treasure. This Highlander pride will shine for all to see.
Faith in Bigor, hachicha. I don't know what I'm doing.
Shit. We're gonna suffer at least one penalty over the course of this. Might as well take the wits challenge. In that case, tactician, beguiler, or quick thinker, or a diplomat, or archaeologist may be useful. Who's got better stats in their field? We got a level 4 diplomat and only a level 3 tactician. Yup, I'm gonna go with it.
I say go with Ronaldo. I mean Pedro. What's his name?
Ooh. I could risk a resolve here if I wanted. It's not worth a treasure. Like, if you can't get a treasure, then it's not worth risking resolve, because that's essentially your life points. And we are playing on adventure mode, so if I lose all of that, we're done. We need to save all of that for the final expedition. Find some supplies between the cliffs. Awesome. Alright. There's a treasure over there, though. I could go for it. Like, I could try going straight for... Yeah, okay. Best not to get greedy on this. Those penalties can hurt you really badly, as we learned with the Shambhala keys last time. This is it. The abbey containing the mysterious treasure is waiting to be explored. Sadly, you'll have to deal with the paranoid abbess that inhabits it. If you enter the abbey and find the treasure, the expedition will be completed. Again, I know that's not exactly what it said, and when I hear other people doing Let's Plays and they're reading text in the game, it does get under my skin a little bit. It's one of my personal pet peeves when I'm hearing commentary, like, that's not what it says there, and you know that's not what it says. Go back and fix it!
Oh.
And they never do. They never do. So I just want to assure everybody, I know your pain. I know your pain. You hear the voice of the abbess from the other side. Go away! I know what you're after! Well, since she ain't opening up, try to talk your way in. Who seems the most sensible? Well, we got a 62% chance with Hildegard. 45% chance with the violent approach. If we try to sneak in, we got a 48% chance. So let's try to talk our way in on this one. All right, Hildegard, let's go. Don't fail me now, kiddo. Don't let me down. You didn't let me down. Awesome. It was a good idea to bring this kid after all.
Remember Hey Arnold?
What? What about Hey Arnold?
Remember the coach whose son was on the basketball team and he wanted everyone to pass the ball to him? Pass the ball to Tucker. That's what he kept telling him. And every time Tucker would go up to do the free throws, he would fail because he keeps hearing his dad go, "Don't let me down, son. Don't fail me, son. Don't let me down."
Oh, I vaguely remember that, yeah. Hold on a second. El Pedrino looks way too shady and has to drink this holy water. I don't even know what accent I'm doing anymore.
I'm wondering what holy water tastes like now.
Well, whatever it tastes like, it's enchanted to make people lose attack. This is probably because he's a scout she's making him do this. I'm planning on taking a friendly approach with this anyway, so... What do we want the artifact for? The mysterious relic. Huh. For the world to see it? To beat that smug Rivolu? For research? I mean, let's be honest here. Let's be 100% honest. I can't let you have the treasure for that reason. Who do you think you are? The wrath of God will be kindled against you.
Well, we can deal with that.
Looks like you're in for a hefty argument.
Hefty, hefty, hefty. Whippy, whippy, whippy.
I remember those commercials.
They're
I
still
don't know
going,
I don't
actually.
remember anything funny about them, but
Oh, it's like, hefty. You can put hefty stuff in there.
let's see here. Got a couple of them over here. This is a tactics game, so I'm trying to actually be tactical about this.
Don't think, feel. That's what.
Alright, looks like we can take down both of those if I can actually click him. There we go. The hitbox on that is really weird. I'm just gonna say that. It's not where you think it should be. And even taking the friendly approach is giving us a buff in the beginning of this. Not bad at all. What happens if I try to hit them with a peace treaty? Not powerful enough for the group, but maybe I can take one of them. Well, that's just a straight up kill. I know it's not, this should be a giant revelation that the diplomat of the group is the strongest speaker, but still. She's holding a shotgun!
Good.
This is actually nuns with guns right here.
So this is an exploitation film. Okay, I'm into this. I can already see the plot.
Look at that! She terrified him with that. She literally put the fear of God in him.
Literally. This is a bonus round of Hitman Absolution we have not seen yet.
This is actually a political game in disguise. We just didn't realize it.
Yep. Yeah.
Very clever, Abby. Their name is Abby Games, too. We didn't see it until now. It all is revealed.
Our eyes have been opened to the world. Oh my goodness, I forgot how much I love these portraits.
How
it's
expressive they are.
Yeah.
That's one of the cool things about taking that very cartoony art style is you can get away with characters that just have these elastic faces.
Exactly.
That can express any number of emotions. Look at that smug grin. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's like, nah, bro. I got this. I've drank tea with the queen.
It's like watching Thomas the Tank Engine. I love, because, before they started animating the faces, they just had the stills of the faces, because, it was live action.
Yeah.
But each face was so expressive.
They're even making us confident. This is not helping you. I feel the need to point that out. You're making it worse for yourself. Because now I'm just gonna hit you harder. Oh, not confidence. Yeah, excited.
What to say? I feel assured of my capabilities to succeed. I'm going to beat you up now.
Yeah. Now she's impressed, which makes her even weaker to speech attacks.
You look at the amazing Trixie down there.
The what?
The amazing Trixie.
Oh, you mean Hilda?
Oh, yes, Hilda.
See? See, guys? I'm not the only one who can't remember names around here. It's not a personal problem. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me.
Actually, I was referencing a character from a certain fandom that I can't mention on our show.
Oh. Got it. I understand now. Right, okay. Like, in the back of my brain, I was going, I know I've heard that name somewhere.
And I thought, wait, I can't say that fandom. Oh, crap.
Yeah, I have... Okay, okay, Mr. Editor, get ready, but I have a few specific rules on this channel. One, you can't say any derogatory terms, so no and are out.
Ooh, you can't say those.
Number two, you can't reference My Little Pony. I don't want to put up with the trolling.
You don't want those either.
And we...
Also, I am proud of hearing you say those words.
Well, I mean, it's not like I have any... Alright, let me explain my position on that. Like, the world is full of all kinds of different people. There's no point in trying to shirk away from that, okay? There's no point in having a problem with the fact that people choose to express themselves a certain way, because the world is more beautiful for the fact that we're all different from one another. It's just I personally choose not to express myself in certain ways because it makes the environment more comfortable for other people, and considering this is an entertainment channel, it would probably behoove me to do that.
Ah, understood. And I accept that. I just also love hearing my friends swear. Because it means they are fully expressing their thoughts to the fullest.
Jumbo Skilled Explorer, the African Union has heard about your amazing trials. We'd like to invite... He's also apparently... Russian, slightly. What are you doing in Africa, friend? I guess I'm not the only ambassador around here. Alright. Let's see if we can make some new friends, shall we? Specialists. Give me some special stuff after I go do some research papers, that is. +2 study whenever you enter a challenge note of your choice for the first time. Gain +1 study when doing a study job with insight on the world map. That'd probably be helpful. You can only get one of these, though. Probably the extra study on the nodes, and we're probably going to get the most use out of wits challenges, so we'll go with that. Sound like a plan, Sam?
Sounds like a plan, little man.
Alright, fair enough. How's about... No, not that one. Let's go to the other place of specialists. Speaking of, sorry.
Speaking of little man, we were going to talk about Whatthefnu Goes West.
Yes!
So I've learned that the producer, myself saw Whatthefnu Goes West before we saw the actual first movie, American Tail.
That's not uncommon from what I've heard, actually, because a lot of people do consider that the better movie.
Oh, yes. And with good reason, because I remember watching American Tail and just going to myself, wow, they cannot find this kid.
It's a very different movie, isn't it?
It is dark. Not that dark is bad. I love dark, but this is just morose. It takes the depression of the early 20th century and just compounds it. You think Oliver Twist is dark? Well, take a look at this.
It doesn't hold anything back, does it?
Oh no. Oh no. There are certain points where I feel Whatthfnu is going to die. And not in the sense of, oh no, will the protagonist escape? No, I mean, I think that kid's gonna die.
His life is actually in danger.
His life is literally in danger at all points, and his family at all points is just around the corner.
It's infuriating, isn't it?
It's so much.
But that's what makes it so... I think where they were going with that is it just makes it so incredibly satisfying when they finally get around to finding him.
Indeed.
Alright, so what do we got here? These are all, trinkets, I believe? Type defense, trinket, offense. Okay. Huh. Boots. So we lose 1 speech power, but we could get +1 movement. That's not going to work out for us because that's a rogue item. So... nobody's gonna benefit from attack power. I guess we can just give a book to someone?
Read a book, read a mofo book.
Who needs speech power? Crit, movement, SP, speech power. Who could use the extra 3 points? Well, Victor could, actually, it looks like, so we'll give that to him. No, take that off. Okay, that's something I want them to fix. Like, I have to actually manually unequip the item he's got before I can give him a new one. Why can't they just swap out? That seems a little bit ridiculous. Let's sell the rest of the stuff, because I really don't need it.
I mean, they don't think it be like it is, but it do.
Alright. Who's gonna get an adventure book? +20 speech power, +10 attack power. Probably gonna give it to the healer because she needs it.
Oh,
keep everybody alive.
Do you remember that show Ruby that was on?
Ruby.
That show by Montiome?
Oh! Oh, red, white, black, yellow. Yes. Yeah. I know that. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting everybody pronounces that a certain way.
No, trust me, when I first saw it, I thought it was just called Rarabi, because I
Okay.
pronounce things literally.
Oh, before you go into much more detail on that, I'm at a bit of an impasse right now because considering the team that we've got, it would make more sense to go to the place we've already been to, which is the emerged island, but that's something we've already seen, and we're on camera right now. I could also go to Transylvania. The problem is, I've gotten my butt kicked here more than once, and both times were on really, really good runs.
Well, remember how much you didn't want to do Molly Mystery and how well that turned out?
Oh, son of a bitch.
See? I think so. You gotta see. I think you've gotta trust me.
I feel a disturbance in the force, but I'm gonna take your word for it. Next time on Team Pizza Plays. Until then, I'm Whatthefnu,
And I am the other guy.
and we will see you again next time. Later, everybody.
Later.